Whoops. 뿅뿅뿅. どうして? 뿅뿅뿅. Hey, what's up, Hawkstyle? Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about how the sub batch has turned out. Change your status to... Wait, I'm trying to do some troubleshooting. Byum, byum, byum. There's no need to worry. What are you talking about? Byum, byum, byum. Anyways, I'm online on Discord now. Have fun. I don't know what that does. Yeah, I'm just playing a random playlist. So, I guess... Oh, I forgot to change scene. Haha, didn't see you there. Still no change? Nani? I'm trying to figure out how the cape works. Because I want to draw the cape and not the rest of the clothes. Because that... As someone who doesn't know how to draw bodies, I think the cape is my easy way out. And that being said, it's still gonna be a little tough. I genuinely don't know how this works because this part is covered. Why am I even drawing it? Why am I even drawing it? It's covered. Who cares? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, this is something I'm working on. Yes, it's Aries from Mushoku Tensei. Do you guys just pronounce her name as Eris? Is it Eris? Iris? Aries. Because it's Aries to me. I don't care if you have a different say in the topic. It's Eris? Damn, that sounds dumb as fuck. Okay, I just wanted to find a canvas to kind of draw shit on. So today I'm gonna take on, at least to start, trying to memorize Katakana. It's gonna take me hours. But it's also gonna be a shorter stream, so I don't think I'm gonna do every single Katakana. So just a little preface, chat. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've been watching Korean drama, and I don't know, it's like it has awoken something in me, I think. I guess, I don't think I've actually talked about this in detail on stream, but I always thought well, I think I still am, like I prefer Japanese culture more so than Korean culture. But Korean dramas are so much better than any Japanese like TV show, you feel me? And naturally when you're watching Korean drama, you're watching really pretty people do really pretty things, which is it's kind of inspiring in a way, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it has inspired me to be to be a prettier person, but not by doing what is that called? Plastic surgery, yeah. just to try to I don't know, learn something like self-improvement kind of thing. Okay. So let me see if I remember. I'm just gonna lower the opacity of this. Eddies can watch me work in the background. So let's see if I can memorize the hiraganas after how long has it been since I've done this? I don't know. Okay. So I guess we'll start with an and then an whoops, and then an E. I always make that mistake. U, E, O. I'm trying to draw them as pretty as I humanly am able to, I guess. And then ka, ki. Yeah, how's your new year been, Shiny? Stop it, you can't do it. Wow, that's harsh. Canon. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we haven't really had a conversation for a while now, Shiny. Well, I haven't really had a conversation with anyone in the past few days because I've been so invested in Korean drama. In the one Korean drama I've been watching. And and yes, it's a trashy a romance story. You're welcome. I'm just glad to see everyone. I'm just glad that most people I know are alive. How about that? We've got our standards really low. Korean drama, is it pretty good? Yes. Of course it's good. Trashy romance? Okay, at first I was like, okay, the screenwriting is pretty good. And then I realized, oh, it's actually in manga adaptation. I don't know if it's like a Korean manga adaptation. I don't know what kind of comic we're talking about here, but yeah. So as you can imagine, an adaptation of any like comic book style thing is gonna be a little trashy, but I fucking love it. Yeah, it could be manhwa. Wait, isn't manhwa Chinese? What is the Korean comic called? Give me a sec. Webtoons. Probably not. It's probably not a webtoon, I'll be honest. I'll give you the name of the show as well, since this is a just chatting segment or whatever you call it, category. Yeah. Wait, I don't know if I can show you the show itself. I'm pretty sure I can show this, right? So this is the website I use nowadays to watch shows, including Kimetsu no Yaiba. And yes, I've seen this one too. This one is what is it called? Maho Kokyo no Rettose, something like that. It's like a movie for this. Anyways, like this isn't really the point, but yes, we've got all the Kimetsu no Yaiba shit online for free. I don't know, like obviously this is a Hong Kong website, right? and they've got Japanese drama, which I honestly cannot stand. Like the only show I am watching this, but it's not updating. I've seen all of this because I heard it was pretty good and it was okay. Like it was like a 7.5 out of 10, kind of okay. And then this one is like probably a 7. It's just like trashy shit you would enjoy and watch at your leisure. Like there's no pressure into watching them, right? But then there's the Korean shows. And I know it's a bunch of ching chang chung on screen right now, but so I've been watching this one. Kimiso something something. I actually want to learn how to pronounce this. What's wrong with Secretary Kim is the English name apparently. Love K-drama trash but hates J. No. It's because the Japanese shows are filmed in a way that it's more for like it's less drama and more comedy. Like every single show, like Japanese TV series I've seen, they're all more comedy focused. Does that make sense? Like it revolves around comedy so much to a point where that I just don't really like it because I don't like the sense of humor. Like the Japanese shows have a really odd sense of humor, whereas in Korean shows it's less weird champ. You sound about right? Yeah. Apparently when I talk to like people who actually watch both shows, they're like, oh yeah, that's the case. That's why I watch Korean drama. You know. Yeah, you guys can Pepe Jam. Speaking of Pepe Jam, I really need a what is it called? A GIF emote. Yeah, I mean just look at how pretty. I mean obviously like it's like plastic surgery, but hey, it's just eye candy, okay? Yeah, I've been watching this. Japanese shows, even romance shows, focus on so much on the comedy to the point that it drowns out what the show is supposed to be about. Exactly. I think the Korean directors have a very firm grip on how much comedy they should add to make a show pop, which is something that Japanese shows don't tend to have, unless it's movies, I guess. It's just like the TV series are so kind of batshit weird. We've got the same kind of shows in Hong Kong. Like specifically, there's one show that's been going on for years and years. That is just like sitcom kind of, but for in a family and in an office setting. So it has a massive cast, but they focus on like mini stories between the cast and whatnot, and their nichijo, their daily lives. And that show is kind of fire. It has like some really good episodes, but most of the time it's more comedy focused. So I'm not a fan of that. But we only have one that's ongoing, that's been here for years kind of show. One. And there's like one time slot for that kind of show in Hong Kong. But in Japan, I imagine like most slots are for that kind of show, which is kind of weird. Japanese TV is weird in general. Aside from anime or action movies like The Raid, everything else is kind of strange. If I haven't watched The Raid, watch it. It's good. I mean, if I have the source, I'll try maybe. There's just no promises, cause yeah, I don't really go out of the way to look up a show. I wanna know how to pronounce this. So Korean. Yeah, and I also have to look up what oppa means. I'm like so fucking out of touch with Korean shit. I'm just like, okay, I know they say this word, but what does that mean, kind of? I'm so out of touch. Okay, anyways, Korean to English. Let's just do a Google Translate here.
김비서가 왜 그럴까?
김비서가 왜 그럴까? I don't know. This is the show I've been watching. Anyways, we'll go back to the standard program. Here we go. Way to think. Yeah. Let me just try to memorize all these IUL kind of shit. Kakiku ke ko. I think I've been I've improved, I guess. And then what was the next one? Sa? No. Yeah. Sa? Whoops. Sa? Shi? Su? I'm just waiting for mime to show up to tell me, oh, you've made a mistake. Se. But I'm gonna, I guess I'll check myself. So it's like, what? Okay. Can I ask a real question? I'm American, so it's gonna sound really ignorant. Yeah, just go ahead. I don't get offended by anything, so no worries. 사기스에서 Oh no, my brain. Wait, what's wrong with my brain? Did I mess up? Did I mess up? My brain is like stuck right now. My brain actually went blank. Holy fuck. You can just say it, Canon. I don't care if it's batshit crazy. I mean, if you give me a heads up, it's gonna be okay. Oh no. Tachi. Chi? Is this Su or is it Tu? I kinda forgot for some reason. Tachi tsu te to na ni nu. My brain just went blank here. I don't know what happened here. Nu ne. I think it's this. No is. Nani nu ne no. My brain is like just frozen. I don't know what's wrong. And then what is it? Ha? He? Who? Oh god. I'm so used to writing this that I forgot it's like supposed to point out words. Hahi hu he ho. Oh god. My writing. Is Japanese and Korean such foreign languages to one another that you can't really decipher what it says? I always thought Korean to Japanese was like American English to British English. No. They're very different. They have the same origin. The similarities between languages isn't really quantifiable by how similar sounding they are. They operate in very different systems. They have the same origin though. Like, I'm pretty confident that I'm so sorry for this handwriting. I can't write well on a drawing tablet like this. Chinese branches out to Japanese and Korean. KR, I guess. Which is why, well, specifically kanji in Japan. And then for Korean, I think it's the writing system. Writing and pronunciation, maybe. I'm not sure. Because in Korea, isn't there like parts? Like, I don't know Korean, okay? Don't look at me weird. Like, there's like all these different parts that are read a certain way, right? And then you combine them kind of to make a word, and then they'll be pronounced a certain way. It has like some Chinese vibes, and like trust me, they sound very similar. I didn't realize how similar they sounded until I watched the Korean show that I talked about. So okay, it doesn't sound similar unless you know the language, I guess. But I have I have an example. So here I was like talking about the show I watched, right? The word for secretary in Korean is like miso or something like that. And then in Chinese it's like 秘书. Obviously they sound very different to you guys, but to me it sounds very similar. It's the same as like Japanese sekai, which means the world. In Japanese, sekai means the world. In Chinese, it's just 世界. It sounds so similar, right? I don't know. I don't know why I'm geeking about this. This isn't really like a big discovery or whatever. But they sound similar because they have the same source. But that doesn't mean they operate in the same system. Like for instance, sentence structure is one thing, right? They're very different. So the reason why I'm like wanting to learn Korean now is because I saw this Korean show and I was like, oh my god, they're so similar. And I thought, as someone who is like I forgot the phrase, but as someone who learns by listening, I think it gives me an advantage. Korea boo, Weebu, like Weebu. Yeah, I'm not at that level. I still don't really enjoy, I don't like Korean culture. Like a very, how should I say this? A very beauty-oriented, fashion-oriented culture. I really, really deep down just fucking hate that shit. And I mean, I don't know, something about plastic surgery as well. I just think that it's... I talked about this in, funny enough, in Tangy's chat, right? My Tangy was like, oh, look at this Korean woman. And I was like, I wouldn't want to date someone who grew up in that kind of culture, you know? And it still stands, like, I still stand by it. Wait, why does this layer have, like, something, whoops. Hello? What is, Nani? What's over here? What is over here? I'm seeing ghosts, okay. Circle when runes learning stream when? Yeah, it'll happen at some point. I want to buy like I want to find some notes to base my study on though, you know? Like for the Japanese thing, I kind of had found some notes for them. Okay, so where are we? Hayu. What is next? Ma? I might have misremembered the order, but it doesn't matter really. Ma, mi, mu. It doesn't matter as long as I'm still writing the correct characters. Me is. Mo is. Mo? And then, what's next? Is it ya already? Yeah, you is like, and then your is like, and then it's ra. I hate ras. Or rarirureros. They seem so difficult to me for some reason. Ra, ri, ru, ru, du, 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 du. Ru? Re? What is that? Oh. There. Oh, I'm doubting myself 1000%. And then is this. Darirurero. And then it's wa. It's kind of crazy. You live in Hong Kong, so I assume you know how to speak and write Mandarin. But you also know Japanese. No, you want to learn Korean. Is that awesome? I don't know. As someone who grew up in like a, is it called a multifaceted cultural area? Like Hong Kong, kind of known for being like a international city and whatnot. We were like put into situations where other language come into play. Obviously, you have to learn English as a secondary language. There's no questions asked there. But we were also very encouraged to pick up like a third language. And we have Mandarin built into our education system because in Hong Kong we kind of view Mandarin and Cantonese as like the same language because they're just Chinese, right? They're just variations of Chinese. So naturally, when you learn one, you kind of learn the other one. It's not really... Well, at least we think it's very different. Like, we think, as someone who grew up speaking Cantonese most of the time, predominantly, and then we have to kind of learn Mandarin and take Mandarin lessons, there is a difference. But in the end, it's just natural to kind of have both in your brain, I guess, yeah, you get the idea, I guess. I just wanted to move chat down a little bit. Give me a sec. So I guess for me, I also wonder what it's like for Americans to kind of just grow up with one language. There's like all these memes about how we're being put in a disadvantage because you know, we only know English and yada yada yada. I mean, as long as, well, at least you guys are doing a very good job of globalizing English so that it becomes a lingua franca, so you don't have to actually worry about learning other languages, right? It's hard, but it's not really like a disadvantage. At least for, like in our perspective, would think that Americans are, well, we won't say it's selfish, but you guys are really patriotic. That, like, really, you guys really like your culture, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's stupid. Yeah, when you want to compete in like a global, I don't know, fighting field, I guess, maybe, a global stage. But to me, it's like, you guys are doing your best to popularize English to a point where the entire world is going to use it, to save yourself some effort to have to learn a different language in order to compete, you know what I mean? You guys are like on a different level, kind of. That's how I see it. Okay, what is wa? Wa is wa, and then wu. No, this is, wait, what am I doing? I think it says wa and then wo, right? There's no wu. So it's like this. Okay, what is this? Sashi su seso. Tachitsu! Oh my god, I was brain dead. Okay, let me check the answers. Oh, I smacked the mic. While English being a universal language is nice, it's also lazy as hell. I mean, it doesn't stop you from learning other languages. I mean, language learning apps like, what is that one called with the bird? Duolingo is like popping off because, you know, it's just being fed by people's drive to learn new languages, I guess. And it really isn't that big of a deal, in my opinion, as long as, like, again, you have to remember that languages are born to allow you to communicate with other people. Like, who gives a shit if you want to say W's in real life, as long as you're able to communicate the same emotion, right? There's like no shame in Wing or Pepe laughing. In real life, if you're conversing with someone who understands Twitch culture, right? As long as you guys can communicate, it's fine. And yeah, English is stupid. It's only 26 characters. The Spanish alphabet is longer than English. A lot of languages have longer alphabets than English. English is problematic because it's a mesh of many languages, and which is why there's a C and a K and they kind of do the same shit. Or all the THs and the OUGH sound. What did I click? All the OUGHs, they all sound like fucking different. But It also makes English, like people complain about English being a bad language, and I absolutely agree. But it also makes it a good lingua franca because it's got elements from all languages, right? And learning like starting off as a language learner, having familiarity with English, I think actually helps you learn the rest of the European languages a lot better than when you start off with like learning Cantonese and having to force yourself to understand English, because I think it's more difficult for us. For you guys, if you want to pick up a language like Spanish or Swedish, I guess it's much easier because the alphabets actually look the same. That's very true. It's actually true. Yeah, I only speak the truth and never tell lies because I'm always correct. That's why you guys are watching, right? I don't know. Okay, my keyboard is positioned in a really awkward way. I just can't have too many things on my desk, and I do right now. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Kakiku ko sashi su so tachi tsu teto nani nune no hahi hu heho mami. My handwriting is so shit. Who met mom? Ya yu yo nerariru re ro wabo. Okay, they're all correct. Let's move on then to Katakana, which is something I've never looked at. Okay, so this is gonna be tough because I'm trying to memorize literally symbols somehow. Symbols I've never seen. So first we have which looks a bit like this. Now the struggle here, I think for me when it comes to learning this, is that this they're all how you would write a Chinese character. Like all of the strokes that I'm making here is all from Chinese, which is a little crazy. Like they're all from Chinese. So say in Chinese we have this word, right? This means egg, which is also like something like tamako. How would I write tamako? Ko? Wait, I kind of forgot. How do you write ko? Is it this? Yeah. Tamako? Tamako, it could be G. It could be like this. I don't know, but okay, it's just an egg, right? Oh, my handwriting here is so shit. Or an egg in Swedish. You're welcome. You see how the first stroke here is literally the same as this? So I don't know how I'm able to like suddenly memorize words with knowledge I've based in Chinese. It's gonna be a bit awkward. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. I guess I would just have to force it. Here we go. It's like this. I hope I'm not writing them wrong either. And an E is literally this. And you can see this in Chinese words such as this. I don't know why this one comes up first. Or this. Or I guess this is a word. It's the same part. And this part originates from something from a character that looks like this, which means man or human. So E is literally a person. How am I supposed to remember that, you know? Because I have all this baked in knowledge. It's either gonna make it easier or more difficult. I have no idea. But that's E. I guess I can think of it as a person? E is a person? I is a person? I is a person? Human. Yes, this means human in Chinese, kind of. Not quite, but yeah. Okay, so I, U is very complex looking, but again, it's not difficult to write. To me, at least. Do they write it in the same stroke, though? I wonder, because in Chinese, we write it in like separate strokes like this. I guess as long as it looks like the same thing, I shouldn't sweat it too much. I, U, E. This is actually a word in Chinese. The E is actually a word in Chinese. How am I supposed to memorize this shit? E. Remember the human, the person I talked about? I think it literally originates from this. They simple it down to this, and it, like the legs, and it becomes a human. When you pair this word with this, it means worker. This part actually means work. See? So yeah. I don't know how to remember this. And then there's also this, which is is it a preposition in Chinese, but it's also like a Japanese katakana. Yeah, I wanna kinda kill myself now. How am I supposed to remember this as a, I, U, E, O? I, U, E, O. Just let that sink in for a second. Language is such a fascinating thing. Are you do you study like linguistics by chance? I feel like you sound like someone who would study it. Canon. Also, where is Baiko? He's supposed to be learning with me. I don't know. Maybe he went to sleep. Maybe he went to bed. You don't, but you have a peripheral interest in it. I think it's a good habit. I think he went to bed. Did your brain went to bed, Baiko? I'm just going on Discord right now, seeing like all these images that Hawkstars and okay. As someone who only speaks one language, other languages and cultures fascinate me to no end. It's a good thing. Having an open mind about this kind of stuff is a good thing. But I do think that some languages do a bad job at kind of introducing itself to other languages. I don't know about Chinese though. I just think well, it's not really doing a bad job, because say Japanese, right? It sounds easy to learn because it's just one syllable equals one character. It's not that intimidating when you'll have like you just have to memorize all 50 of them and then you're done, right? Like in terms of the writing. English is a bit more challenging. It's got 26 characters, and then for Chinese it's got what, 1,000 something characters, and they all have like different combinations. So yeah, you can sort of read Spanish a little bit. We took a light Spanish class for a time. Can't speak it, but you can make out some stuff. I see. For me, if I can read it, I can usually understand what it is or how it's used, kind of. Like, I know how to say a lot of English words. I know how to say a lot of Japanese words. I just don't know how to spell them out. Most of the time. At least, that's the case. For Swedish, it's a little different. I think it's easier to write than speak it because I learned it in a more proper environment, like in university. So not that I remember much of it. Like, don't expect me to be a Swedish expert and start busting out like Swedish words every now and then. No, it's not gonna happen. How am I supposed to like remember this, man? Like brute force it, I guess. We have a. I already forgot about E. Oh, E. Okay, E is the I, so it's a human being. A, I, U. U is the complex looking one. I don't know how you would describe this word. And then E is fuck. Oh, A is the worker. And then O is this character that I only know how to write because I'm Chinese. How do you remember this shit? Well, I guess moving on. Ka. Okay, this is gonna be easy because the hiragana for ka is this. And I've already familiarized myself with this character, so ka is just this. Ki again is this in hiragana, so shouldn't be an issue to remember this. Ki, ku. I guess ku looks like this in hiragana, so in katakana I kind of think about this little long stroke here. I don't know. Kiku. In Chinese, this means a lot. This character means a lot. Don't ask me why. I don't fucking know. But it's literally this. So yeah. Kaki ku. Does it look like a ku to me? I don't know. I have to like kind of program the sound into my brain as this character right now. So I, U, E. I guess when you ask to work, you're like you know, maybe that works. And oh, I don't know. How do you link this to this? I can't. Oh. Cause of my knowledge that is already fixed in my brain, that this word is kind of difficult to link to this. This is like a, I don't know what the correct term is. Too bad radio isn't here. Like it's not really a preposition. It's like just, I guess. This means just in Chinese. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is just a preposition? No. Is it a adverb? Is just an adverb? Can some like Englishers tell me what the fuck this is? It means just in Chinese. So how do you link it to all? Which is a sound that is so simple. You're reading that as a Chinese word instead. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, that's the difficult part. So is like, I'm gonna draw like with a fucking pen in my hand. Draw it in the air, I guess. This is E is human, okay. U is this complex thing. E is work, and O is tie. And then Ka is this. Ki is this. Those are no-brainers. Ku is this. Okay, let's look at Ke. Ooh, Ke is an interesting one. Not to be mistaken by A. Ke is like this. Ke looks like this. Oops. I guess it does like resemble. There's a resemblance here, right? Between hiragana and katakana. Maybe I should like list them out so that they're next to each other, kind of. Okay, let me just undo all this. Let's see if I can go all the way back. It might be a little difficult. Oh, it's reached its limits. Never mind. Oh well, it's okay. I wanted to like compare them side by side, but I can always just write it out, I suppose. There is a familiarity between this. Maybe? I think I'm just thinking too much. This is... Ke looks like Ku. In the sense, because I wrote it as like very similar characters. Ku... Kakiku Ke. And then Ko... Ko actually resembles this. Ko, this is the Hiragana. So, how are you meant to write this? It's like this. In Chinese, we have a lot of this. Like this means area. And then, I guess this means self. So it does like resemble it a little bit. Ko. Don't know how to remember it. I guess I'll just stuff it in my brain. And fire up the neurons so that they develop a link strong enough for me to remember it. My neck. I'm gonna crack my neck real quick. Oh, you guys can't hear it. Rip. I enjoy cracking my neck. I think it helps with the stress. Okay, time to close my eyes and just like try and envision these again. A, I, U, E. Oh, I'm gonna close my eyes and actually write. See how that works. So A is this. I is what does I look like? Yeah, human. U is E is work. O is this. And then Ka, Ki, Ku, Ku. Already forgotten, never mind. Ke is like Ku. And then Ko is this. Oh my god. Hey, Mime has arrived! The Japanese Weeb expert. Let's go! I closed my eyes and I wrote all this. Are you proud of me, chat? I think it's pretty good. But asleep, so I'm not gonna say hi. Okay, hi. I'm not asleep. I'm just closing my eyes trying to remember it. Mime, how do you remember this shit? Like, can you teach me how you memorize them? Like, do you remember by linking it to an object? Like an image? Or do you link it like the way like you link Ka with Liz? I don't know. There's like resemblance here, right? I think I did a pretty good job writing these with my eyes closed. Let me see how good my Chinese writing is with my eyes closed. Oh, you can actually make it out. That's pretty paw. They look like hiragana most of the time. You know what they look like to me, Mime? They look like straight up Chinese characters. That's why it's like an extra layer of... There's like my... I keep trying to find this word in my head, but I can't really say it. Like it's on my tip of my tongue. On the tip of my tongue. It's like... pre-established, I guess. These like pre-established Chinese knowledge is kind of a barricade, a blockade, a hurdle for me to reach out to these characters and memorize them. Hindrance, yes. Thank you. Yes, that's the word. Bits of kanji radicals. Yeah. Exactly. So just now I was just talking about how this word, when you pair it, like this is a Chinese word to begin with. When you pair it with this, which means human being. Okay, this means human or man, usually. This means work. So together, it's a worker. right? And then this part is also like written like this. So here, for instance, when we write this character, this Chinese character, which again, this part looks like this, right? It looks like this. And they have like the same pronunciation. Anyways, this part equals this, which means human, and is actually the E. And so I'm just like trying to find a link between them. Wait, this means population in Japanese for real? Do you know what this means in Chinese? I guess in Cantonese. In Cantonese this means salary. And then when reversed is like worker. I don't think it's actually written this way. Like, this is not the correct way to write it, but it sounds like this. It sounds like salary. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be spreading like false Chinese knowledge. Me saying like false Chinese claims about Chinese. So yeah, it's just hard. I'm just trying to remember them by order right now, like the way I remembered a, I, U, E, O in the very beginning. And then just force myself to write them over and over again in order to remember it. I think that's the way to go. I'm not gonna put that much pressure though on this stream at least. So I'm gonna have I'm closing my eyes again. I'm just trying to write them over and over again. A. E is a human. U is a complex looking word. Oh yeah, by the way, am I writing this character correctly? Am I supposed to do this as like a straight, like the same line? Because in Chinese I write it like this. I also don't know if I just start with a dot, you know? Maybe it's this. It's confusing. A, I, U, E is this. O is this. Ka is this. Kike is this. Ku is this. Ke is this. Ko is this. Okay. I at least wrote everything on the screen. How about that? I'm just gonna write it the way I think it should be written. Chinese way was correct. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, and then sa is like the reverse of this, right? With se, I guess. But obviously this is Hiragana, this is Katakana. Sa and se. I think there's a good way to remembering this. I want to write it in a better way though. I'm not as stressed about my handwriting anymore. It's like this. Sashi. Again, this is gonna be tough. She is like this, but now it's like this. It's a smiley. And then Sue is like this. Now it's this. This looks like tall. It's like the reverse of tall, isn't it? Oh god. It's the reverse of tall! Bloody hell, mate! I'm never gonna remember that. Sashi, su. Already forgot, honestly. Already forgot. Se is this. Literally. Well, it's supposed to be in the middle, but if it's on the side, this is a Cantonese word, which means what, I guess, like a which, maybe, like, yeah, kind of. Toss one up and you have the other. Wait, how do you read this? To. Tos. Oh! Oh, that's an interesting way of remembering that. Yeah, tos. This is to. It's to and su, I guess. Tos. Interesting. Interesting. I'll try to make a mental note of that. And then so yeah, se is like. So sekai is. I'm gonna start mixing these up, I think. This is se. And then right here we want to combine the strokes and then make it a mut. In Cantonese this is read as mut. And then so. Sashi su se so. Which used to be like this, right? Now it's so simple. And there's a connection with she as well. I don't know how to remember the shit. I'm gonna give myself a encouragement chocolate. I got this. Wait, let me grab it first. Like, I think I've had half a massive package already, which is insane. In one day, by the way, mind you. I've dropped from eating chocolate? Weird champ? No. So this is like not just like any Maltesers. This is honey flavored Maltesers, and it's the best chocolate I've had in a while. You hear that? Leveling up the butt with chocolate? Yeah, very much. One piece is enough. Keep the brain juice going, okay? Sounds crunchy, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you guys have never tried Maltesers with honey flavored Maltesers, go ahead. It's like the best. It's actually the best. I cannot explain to you how good it is. Okay. Kaki kukeko. Sa shi su tos. Tosu. Tosu. Se. I really can't unsee this word as like the Cantonese character. Because I actually use this a lot in Cantonese. We use this a ton. That's why it's like ingrained. Imprinted into my head. Sashi su se so. I guess, because the way I first remembered so, I thought this looks like a, you know, in the piano or whatever instrument you play, the 五线谱. What is it called in English? The 5-line. I don't know. Isn't there like a symbol that looks like this, right? Which indicates stop? That's how I link it to sol, because it's do re mi fa sol no sol. So maybe this is like an, I don't know, it's like another symbol. I'm gonna have to find a way to remember this. Is there like a isn't there like a pause symbol that looks like this? Or am I freaking out? Or am I stupid? Music sheet? Score? Music score? Stop symbols. I don't fucking know what they're called in English, man. I can't type Chinese. Music score symbols? That's the one you used to write a song? So. Oh, I just kind of thought of it as do re mi fa sol. Oh yeah. I was right. Chat. Oh my god. I was right. You see this guy? I'm pretty sure it indicates a stop, so I can remember it the same way. Let's go. Yeah, mnemonics. I actually learned about the word mnemonics. Or is it mnemonics? Mnemonics? When I studied psychology. Like the beginner course for psychology. Yeah, look at it. So I can remember it like this. Because this is soul and this is also soul. Nice! Let's go! Mnemonic? Mnemonics. Yeah, sorry. You're right. It's a silent M. So I can remember it like that. Yay! Poggers. Podgers. But has learned. She has discovered the secret to the sauce. So good. Chad is leveling up with me today. Oh yeah, by the way, I still have a Shinmari stream open because I was like hoping that he would stream Baba Is You. But it looks like I won't be able to catch it. Big Satch. Very Satch times. Okay. Host him later? How about no? No shot. If he's streaming Baba, maybe. If he's not gonna. This man. Okay, I'm telling you. So I might as well give some context. So I've been watching this guy play Baba Is You whenever he's live, at least, because I'm kind of over the VODs. I used to watch VODs, and now I'm like no. But he used to play Baba. Well, he's still playing Baba. But he plays it like a professional. Like he's a big brain man, okay? He's a 5-head man. So it's very enjoyable to see someone with a big brain solve very complex puzzles. Cuz I've given up on Papa pretty much. I keep saying I would stream it more and I just never do it. So Big Brain Babas. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in watching some Baba content, just give him a follow or something. I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's try and memorize this. I'm gonna have my eyes closed. I mean, you guys are gonna see me close my eyes like this. So, don't expect quality writing. And we're gonna write over our Princess Erisu from Mushoku no Tensei? What? Mushoku Tensei. Okay, so this is A, this is I, this is U, this is E, this is O, and then Ka, Ki, Ku, Ka, Ki, Ku, Ke, Ko. Oh god. And then I forgot. Oh wait. Okay, I remember now. Sa, Shi, Su is Tosu. So it's Su. Se is, oh god, oh it's this, and then So is, as we have established, this. Poggers! She's done it! I wrote everything on screen again. I'm so proud of myself. Man, did I make a mistake? I hope not. I mean, I'm not trying to I'm not aiming for the perfect handwriting here, so like cut me some slack. I just need to remember the shape, kind of. Yay, first try! I like the slow drift to the right. Yeah, I kind of lose track as to where's the, I don't know. I just don't want to move my hand too much, so I'm as long as it's distinguished, is okay, I guess. Yeah, it's very satisfying too, isn't it? She's done it. Oh god, I have to burp. Mute myself. Shit, I shouldn't have muted myself. It was such a good burp. It was like a clean burp. Mm. Okay, let's try and remember another role. So yeah, I'm just gonna brute force it off stream probably, and don't do as much due diligence as I did last time when I did Hiragana. There's gonna be a lot more learning off stream. I just need something to get me started, you know? Like, streaming is such a good way to kind of monitor yourself. Like, how do I say it? It makes time you spent otherwise feel more productive. And by doing something, like just having someone else watch me do it kind of makes me like put pressure on me to do it. The issue I have is that I'm very lazy and I need someone to kind of monitor me. Like, just look over me and force me to do something. You don't get points for muted burps? Oh, it's a little sad. It's too harsh for me, come on. Okay, here comes a burp. It's gonna be a gross one though, I think. It's kind of gross. You're welcome. It's a very gassy one, for sure. Okay, this is... Okay, does this pass for a ta? Because I'm literally just writing character I was talking about. This means... Mime, do you know what this means in Chinese? Is this a kanji? I don't know. I don't think it is. Maybe it could be. This is probably a kanji, right? This has to be a kanji, right? Like, this might be a kanji. 1.3 out of 10 burp, 13 out of 10 kanas. What is a kana? Katakanas? Oh, it is a kanji. Poggers. Okay. Do you know what this means, by the way? This is Chinese, straight up. I don't know if this is like a kanji. No. You know, this. It probably isn't written like that. Ooh, kuni. Yes. Is it actually written like this? Is it actually written like this? Gaikoku. Yeah. I'm pogging. I'm like 3 layers deeper now. Gaikoku. Sorry. This is not be lazy with the pronunciation. Gaikokujin. Is Weeb's correct? Oh, do you wanna know? So this is like the simplified Chinese. Again, maybe it's also kanji, but this is simplified Chinese. Do you know how to write the traditional Chinese? I'll show you. Which it actually looks like I mean, it looks pretty similar, but oh god. Did I write the wrong word? Shit, it looks wrong to me. Wait. That's too soon then. Baiko, did I write the wrong word? This is kuni, right? This is... I don't know if Baiko actually can read traditional Chinese, so maybe it's... wait. Let me just make sure I didn't write the wrong thing. I'm gonna type it in my keyboard. That's correct. Are you sure? Confirmation, please. Like I said, my Chinese is pretty trash. And sometimes when you look at something too much, you just kind of don't see the meaning anymore, kind of. Okay. Let's do Chinese simplified to Chinese traditional. Yes. 国家的国. Ta-da! I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, chat. I'm not stupid. You might see that on seals and temple stuff. Oh yeah, when they're... Yeah. A lot of... like old Japanese is straight up just traditional Chinese. Yeah. Kuni. Do you know what this means? If you erase the outer square. this means... Oh god, the paper on in my face is kind of annoying. This means or. So A or B. And if you put a square around it, it becomes a country. I guess it's because it's like the border. I don't know how you would remember it as like a foreign person looking at this word, but yeah. There you go. Fun fact. Okay, so we're dealing with ta now. Ta. Taksan is like too much, right? Is it? Tak. I'm just bursting out like some Japanese that I've heard of. No? Taksan aru. Tak 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 taksan aru. Deshita. Wait a second. Hey, what's up, Actualist? Tak. Okay, I can't really What is a taksan? Oh, it does mean many. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Yes. So maybe by that I can associate it with the kanji this. Oh my god, I feel like I'm seeing into I'm like actually a fucking galaxy brain right now. I'm seeing into many timelines here. I'm looking into multiple universes. So yeah, maybe that's how I remember ta as this. This taksang is like lots. Many. Yeah. I'm actually reading into the Matrix. I'm such a poggers person now. I'm pogging up real hard. Okay. So that's how I remember ta. Oh, chi is like oh, actually chi is so easy to remember. Chi is actually so easy to remember. So, you know, in Spirited Away, the main girl got renamed into Sen, right? Wait, now it looks weird to me. Let me type it out in Chinese. Why does that look so weird to me? Sen, which means 1,000. Sen. Yeah. ちょっと待って. So in Chinese we write it like this. So we're talking about qi. So I think there's something to be done if I remember it as like because qi sounds like qian. I actually don't know how to read that. Sen to sen. What was her original name? I don't know how to read her original name. Sen to sen something no kami something shi. Got out weeped. You were gonna suggest it? Let's go! I'm reading into the fucking Matrix. Yeah, actually, this is like a language learning stream, so it might be a bit boring for you. Chihiro. Oh, Chihiro. Sen to Chihiro no kami. Oh, you actually just wrote it out. Sorry. Sen to Chihiro no kami kakui shi. Kami kakui shi. I know kami is like God. Kakui is like hide. Kamikakui, in like the way you write it in kanji in Chinese actually means like disappear. So in the Chinese name of this movie is actually like a fun fact, by the way. Like it's translated to to this, which is just sen ok. Oh, ok just means and. Sen and her name, right? Kakuishi. Yeah, Kakushi. Yeah, I know it's a she, don't worry. I can read that. That's like the extent of my Japanese knowledge. No, it's okay, it's okay. Taken by the spirits. Hidden by God. Oh, I see. So it does mean hidden. Yeah. So, so for us, I think this word, this kanji in Chinese means search. So, which is what makes the Chinese translation of the film name so perfect, because she is in search of her parents, right? Sorry, spoilers, spoiler alert. She's in search for her parents, so this makes a lot of sense to us, the Chinese viewers. When we saw this name, we're like, oh yeah, her and her search, kind of. So there's like a double layer meaning there. Actual spoilers, what the fuck? No, you don't have to know. It's just the fucking synopsis, bro. It's the synopsis. And it's not even an accurate synopsis. It's just she's in search for something, okay? Like, it's a journey. So she's just searching for something, you know? Kind of. But yeah. Okay, let's go back to this. So ta is taksan no ta. So we try to remember this. I probably will never bring this up and I won't remember this word this way. I'm just gonna try and brute force it and make it like a mental image of it. Because I think my imagery memorization is pretty good too. So chi is gonna be sen. It looks like sen at least. Chi, and then in, like I said, in Chinese we pronounce this as tian, and in Cantonese we pronounce this as tin. So it's gonna help at some point. I don't know. And then interestingly, there's like a little asterisk here in my notes. It says that this is the same. So is it like a situational thing? The syllables this and that are romanized as shi, chi, tsu, fu. So it's just to... It sounds so close in English that they don't make a distinction. Is that what's going on? Shi and tsu? Doshite? Nani kore? We've played Little Nightmares on stream. There's nothing more to spoil here. How is that? Oh yeah, true! Oh my god, yeah! I kind of forgot that Little Nightmares is like a heavy Chihiro... Heavy, Sen no Chihiro... Sen to Chihiro no Kami Kakushi reference. You're correct. Yes. True that. Okay. And then te, I think there's a way to remember this. Because it looks like this, right? Te. Now it looks like this. So the shape is like, there's like a shape resemblance. I don't fucking know, dude. You just gotta remember like all the strokes. They always follow the Chinese strokes. Like there's more this than there's that, I guess. It goes to the left more for whatever reason. And then to. So originally to is like this, which is why tos is a thing. Tosu. Now we have to. This, how do you read this? Baiko, how do you read this in Chinese? In in Mandarin, because in Cantonese is bok, bok. How do you pronounce this in Chinese? Bu? Okay, I need to look this up. Give me a Chinese simplified. Thank you. Bu. 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 Is it bu? Bu? It's a word! Baiko, you gotta work on your Chinese more. It is a word. It's actually... I'll show you people. bu. It means... Okay, I don't know what it means per se, but it is like a... Okay. How should I describe this? So in Chinese, we have... The way we type Chinese, there's like many different keyboards, right? But the one I use and the one that is like most traditional is I guess quick keyboard simplified. Okay, I don't know how to describe to you. I'll just show you an image instead. So here, this is what my keyboard looks like as well. I think it's also how Japanese people type. Like they have like these like Hiragana or Katakana just on the keyboard if they want. Like they can be stickers or whatever. If it's perfectly horizontal line, it's always to the left. It's always left to right. It's always left to right, where it's more convenient to do. Even in... Oh! Okay, I'll give that a... I'll try to write that out again and see if I'm correct in understanding what you said. But this is what my keyboard looks like. So again, you see like all these little smaller elements of kanji. Like the person is here. And it also like indicate, you know, the E in katakana. It also indicate that part and other parts, right? So this is what our keyboard looks like. And here you see our to. Our to is right here. So the to in our keyboard indicates a dot. So if the word itself has a dot in it, you might start your input by typing Y. So let me give you an example. Oh god, you guys are looking at my search history. What would be a good example? Oh, whoops. Oh no, it doesn't indicate a dot. It indicates a dot and a stroke that goes next to it. So for instance, this. You guys can see all these words, right? I'm using the quick keyboard. So the top word, you see how all these words have like that dot and then the stroke across as their starting word. It also indicates this, but this is like a little complicated. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, that's how we type with this character. Just like a little fun fact. I'm totally not geeking out. Yeah, I was looking up for references. I want to know what her cave looks like. Thank you, Rue34 in your history. Wow. Wow. This man, bro. Yamero? Tangy is like part of the channel's history, but he's not like a reoccurring figure. Okay, let's not talk about him that much. To be fair, I was the one who brought it up because we were talking about Korean shit. But yeah. Funny, haha. This man is forever gonna be immortalized in my stream. It's kind of hilarious. Okay, let's try to form a stronger mental image. I'm just gonna stare into the souls of these characters I've just written. A, I, U, E, O. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Repeat after me, chat. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Sa, shi, su, se, so. Like this word I'm never gonna associate with saw just because, man, it just looks so Cantonese, dude. You can't look so Cantonese. Sashi, su. I already forgot what su looks like. Let me think it through. Sashi. I forgot. It's tosu. Tosu. Sashi su se. So. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, no, so. And then ta. What does ta look like? Oh, it's takusan no ta. And then chi. is sen. Okay, chi sen. For whatever reason, I'm gonna remember that. And then 2 is what is 2 again? God, I'm bad with this. I can't remember. It's the 2 dots again. I forgot. Teto, 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 teto. It goes dot, dot, dot line on a vertical or horizontal order. Wait, they're different? Oh my god, they're different! I thought they were the same. I'm so glad you pointed it out. My god. They're different! Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Now I knew. Oh, what is this? Oh, the link to how to write it. Oh, it goes from bottom up? Nani? It's actually Nike Tick. Okay. It's actually a Nike. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. So first we have a side smiley. And then we have a... he looks fucking evil, bro. How do you write this? Without looking evil. I guess it'll look evil forever, and then you have 2 dots, and then it looks like it's evil smiley, man. Lost 2 moon runes. I see. So, am I doing the dots in the correct order? Oh, I'm not doing the dots in the correct order. Wait. So this is from left to right. This is from top to bottom. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That is also the order you write Chinese in. So top, bottom, this. And then left. Bro, this shit is like actually mechanically impossible to remember. Also, yeah, this line is like supposed to tilt to the left, right? Kind of like this. Do you guys write it as like this? You write it as like 2 different strokes, right? And not the degenerate way, which I did, which is like that. 2 is still wrong. This is still wrong. How is... Wait a second. Am I missing something? Oh, it goes from down. What the fuck? It goes from this? So it's like, why? Japan, why? What? Why? Nani? どうして? どうして? Okay. I can't really think of like a Chinese word that has this. Really. Like a stroke that goes from bottom to up. I mean, we do that when we write a stroke. So like usually you'll see like the number 1 be written like this in Chinese, right? It's just 1 stroke, but we kind of go from bottom left to bottom right, kind of. So it's like this. It looks like a bone right now, but you get the idea. I used to learn, when I was a very young kid, I learned both pen calligraphy and brush calligraphy, I guess, for Chinese. Fun fact. Fun fact, streamers actually big brain. Wonders. You gotta learn it with us, man. You Huxtable and your fucking British accent that, you know, is so pretty. If I can trade my Munrin knowledge for your accent, I would actually do it. But it's more that, okay, it's not that I want the accent. I just want to hear it. Like, does that make sense? Like, I want people around me, like, I want in my brain to have like a toggle for British accents because I just fucking love it. So I just want to toggle it so whenever people talk to me, I can just hear it, kind of. Because I don't give a shit about how I sound. I just want people, I want to hear it. You give me your British accent, Matt. Is she here? When I was very young, so was this back in the 1800s or is it just in the 1900s? No, that was well, you were actually born. That was I probably did. Well, of course you were born. What am I talking about? I was very young though. I was like 6. So for Hoxto, you'd be like 3. Oh god, the generation gap is showing. Pepe laugh. Yeah, when you were merely 3 years old, I was already studying the craft. You bitch. Well, mostly I was just studying. By then I was studying. Actually, I was probably a little older when I started studying calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy. Yeah, it makes the difference, man. Like, if you're a month younger than me, I'm still gonna see you as like a little brother, okay? I'm gonna take care of you and stuff. Hey, what's up, commentator? Yo, I'm doing a language learning stream. Like, fun fact, the rest of chat, like, commentator was like the first person to kind of do it, and I was like, oh, this is doable, let me try it, kind of. Commentator is like very well versed in many languages, right? Because you did language learning streams for multiple languages, to my knowledge. And you compiled like an Excel sheet. For me, I'm just like a normie. I'm still trying to learn the basics. I want to get into Korean. So I did tell Baiko this, that tomorrow I'm gonna ask for a fellow old classmate of mine who we used to study Swedish together, and I'm gonna ask her for Korean notes because I'm pretty sure she did it as like a minor. She did Korean for a minor. And so I'm gonna ask her for like, do you have like the year 1 basic bitch notes? So I can have a look at it and whatnot. Not really. How many languages were you like exploring back then? Because right now, this is obviously Japanese. As well, I didn't indicate it in the title, never mind. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna mechanically remember how to write these shit. I'm just gonna try and memorize their characters first. If anything. If you have notes, let me steal it. Do you want? Okay, I stole Japanese notes, like the first year, not really a first year, like first semester beginner notes for Japanese from a different university. Like, it goes through the basics, like how to write these characters. Well, not really how to write them, but what they look like, and then basic conversation shit, like Ohayo gozaimasu. And then like also a lot of words, like how to indicate direction and all that kind of stuff. Man, I just want like some Korean basic bitch beginner notes, man. I'm into buying books as well. Commentator, do you like have the habit of buying language teaching self-learning books or stuff like that, like textbooks? You were planning to take notes on Korean, Chinese, Japanese so you can learn them at once, but I haven't touched it for years now. Damn. I can help you with the Chinese part, I think. Maybe. Commentator, is English your first language? You're Asian, right? I think you're Asian. I'm not sure where exactly you're from and what like language you actually grew up with. Okay, I'm just gonna go Aiueo. Repeat after me, chat. Is the thing is in a lot of water words? Radicals? Oh, true! I should remember that! In Chinese, we have, yeah, this part, which is water. Mitsu. Little droplets, I guess. When you want to make little kids pee, you say sh sh sh. Oh, that's so smart, bro. But what about this? They look so similar. Oh, this now makes a lot of sense. Oh, you know what? It's actually the same. It's actually the same. Like even the way you write it from bottom up. Oh my god, my brain is being enlarged right now. Oh, Indonesian is your first language. Damn. Hot damn. Indonesian is a very... How should I say this? I know very little of it, but my impression of the language is that it's very smooth sounding. Unlike Korean. To me, Korean doesn't sound smooth. Well, maybe it sounds smooth. I don't know. It's just a pleasing language to hear, I guess. For Indonesian. Yeah, I'm a fucking pepega. This is literally just water. What am I doing? And then, I don't know what this is, though. Haha, funny face? Give it a nose. Indonesian is smoother than Malay. Malay is harsh. Singaporean is also kind of harsh. Like, the way Singaporeans use English sounds very, very harsh to me. Okay, so this is actually water. Mitsu. Mitsu no kokyu. It's kyokyu. I don't fucking know. I've been watching Kimetsu no Yaiba, that's why. Kokyu. Kyokyu. Okay, let me just repeat after myself. A, I, U, E, O. I'm just gonna try and memorize all this shit. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Usually, when I first start remembering something, it's by position and shape. So, yeah. Sa, she is like... You wanna pee, so it's water. She is water. She's water. Sa, she... Honestly, I think it's easier for me to remember she as like this sound. She, which is a river, which is water. I think I would honestly remember this better because I'm a more sound oriented person. She sounds like her more than actually wanting to pee, kind of. It's south? What does this word mean? I've seen it a lot. I don't know what this means. Why learn moon runes when you can move in it? True. There's a lot of truth to that. Just like fucking sack your own accent. I'll transfer mine over to yours and then I don't know, Huxtable. Like, let's do a trade where I trade for your accent somehow. I'll sell my soul for a British accent. Yeah, whatever works for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The ones that are more personal is the best. You're correct, mime. I'd rather not sound like a girl. What do you mean? My accent is perfectly fine. What do you mean? I mean accent. I don't want your fucking voice. Like, get your fucking voice out of my, I don't know, system, dude. I just want your British accent, man. I can't do it. That's why I have to like make fun of it. Okay. I ue o kaki kukeko sashi suseso se sashi shi sashi su tosu se. This is just a fuck. I'm gonna whine about this word non-stop. This is just a fucking Cantonese character I use every fucking day. It's so annoying. Why are you so annoying? Like, why is it so annoying? How is it se? This is se. Okay, sorry for the shitty writing. This is se. This, oh god. This is se. This is mud. Okay, it's not the same thing. I'm fucking dying, dude. Okay, this is se. So is do re mi fa so no so. Therefore, it's a little... Is this thing. It's the low pause. It's the low pause. Love it. Okay. And then ta is taksan no ta. Do you know this? Do you know this is on its own a word as well? Baiko, do you know? This is a Chinese word on its own. Pretty confident about that. And then You know that? Okay, okay, okay. Give yourself a slow clap. Give yourself a slow clap. Streamer sounds like a 12-year-old boy, not a girl. Imagine. I think my voice is kind of feminine. Though, that being said, like all that said, I know Lapis, who is the person who inspired my streams, she was called a boy multiple times. It has never happened to me in my entire life. I don't know why. Tanabata. Tanabata. It's night in Japan. Oh. It's also like a time indicator in Chinese. But I think it's more... Is it referring to the sunrise more than sunset? Naruhodo. Shut up, Baiko. Shut up. Good one, good one. Okay, so... Okay. Sa. This is sa. I should probably make a little... on the side, a little thing on the side. Ka. Sa. Yeah? Yes. And then ta. Okay. Ta. Chi is gonna be sen. Chi sai tsu. Chi. Just chi, I guess. Chi tsu. Oh yeah, for the little dots that you add to katakana and whatnot, do you write it on from left to right like this? Like, I don't know. Ah. Oh, ah doesn't have one. Wait. Like this. Like, do you write it in from left to right? Oh, Yuhan. Oh, Yuhan is actually written like that? I didn't know that. I mean, I know this. I don't know if that's how you write it in kanji, but this is how we write it in Chinese. Yuha, naruhodo. So this is from left to right, right? Okay. Interessant. I haven't really learned about the daktens yet. I haven't bothered memorizing them. I think I can just kind of make it out. Like, I can make educated guesses and they're usually good enough. Okay, ta, chi, tsu, shi. Okay, tsu. How do I remember tsu as a smiley? Tsu, chi, tsu. Because its other counterpart is this. Chi is like... What is the counterpart to chi? What? My brain? Hello? Brain? Oh, it's this. They don't even look that similar, to be honest. I have some of the similar features, but... And then te, this just kind of looks like te, I guess. Te, and then to. I mean, it kind of looks like it. Maybe to. It's something you might write. What? Let me try and read that. I don't know how to. I still don't know how to do with the little tiny yeah yet. So that's kia. Like that. Kia. I doesn't get a dakten unless you want to be creative and make it sound gravier, dirtier. Kia. Kind of. Like a dying scream in manga. Kia. Is that good enough? Oh, it's a g. Oh, right. Yeah. It has a... Yeah, that's right. It has a dakten, which is why it's g. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes again and let's try and write this. Let's do it, chat. We're gonna do it on top of 80s again. 80s. Sorry, it's 80s. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay, this is A. This is E. This is U. E. E. Fuck! What is E? I, U. Oh, E. O. Ka. Ki. Ku. 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 Ke. I'm just remembering by shape and location, honestly. And then ko is like this. Oh. This. Ko. Ta. Ta. Chi is water, right? Chi. Tsu. Tsu. Ta. Ta. Chi. Tsu. Is the one I never remember. Tsu. Wait, am I messing up? Tachi tsu 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 tsu. Wait. Have I done the SAS? I haven't done the SAS. What am I doing? Okay, I'm remembering the order wrong. Okay, let me just redo this. Sa comes first. I'm dumb. Okay. I'm closing my eyes again. Sa. I can't remember. Chat, help. I can't see you guys. Sa. I did mess up chi and she. Heavily drifting to the right. Yeah, it's normal. At least I got these two right? What is sa? I can't remember sa. Oh, okay, let's redo this. Okay, I remember now. Streamer remembers. How do I write this though? Is it literally this? I kind of forgot. Sa, she. Oh yeah, she is river. She is river. Like I said, I remember by location, so it's gonna be a little scuffed to begin with. Sa, she, su. Su. Forgot. Tosu. So it's this. Su. Se is the one I hate the most, and then so is this because it's the little do re mi fa sol kind of, and then it's ta. Chi. What is chi? Oh, chi is sen. Yeah. Chi is sen. To is it just the smiley? Smiley? Tachitsu te is this. And then to is this. Oh my god! I went off screen. No, I'm stupid. I should move my hand a bit more. Tachi to te is this. And then to is. Already forgot. There it is. Okay, I barely made it through. Sa is two samurai swords hanging. Oh, interesting way of remembering that. It went for Tokyo Drift there, yeah. Holy bursh. Okay, I made it through, right? Good enough. For now. Fuck my life, dude. I need to hydrate. Alright. Let's do one more roll. If I go to sleep like in an hour, I can probably go head out tomorrow to buy Not really buy, but just to look for shit to buy. Because I need a new wallet. I'm also gonna go to the bookstore. I might end the stream a little shorter. Cut the stream shorter than usual. Yes, as if you're going to do that, Kofi. You know me too well, Baiko. Stop it. Stop knowing me too well. Okay, after ties, nah. I think we're making much faster progress than I did when I need to memorize hiraganas. But for hiraganas, I have like a mnemonics thought out for every single character, so it probably helped me recall them better. So I don't know if this is the correct pace that we should go at. Shut up, Baiko. Yeah. How long has Huxtable been to the bookstore? Because I feel like you did buy a ton of you know, that one anime specific books, you know? I don't know if you were like a frequent bookstore visitor. I used to go to a bookstore every single time I see one. Like actually go into it, browse the books, and then be like, okay, I want this one, and buy it. What was that about me and bookstores? No, it's just that you were collecting a very specific series of books. So I'm just wondering if you're the kind of person to go to bookstores a lot. Oh yeah, right. you got them online, of course. Accusing Huxtable of being illiterate. Fuck, I forgot you bought them online. You bought manga from... Wait, won't that be... Like, if it's not a manga store and it's a bookstore, won't the manga there be super expensive? Isn't that usually the case? Or like, they're just rare? I guess for manga is usually like of a standard price, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. You always make sure to check bookstores when you go to different places. Oh. Sokka, what a cultured man. Okay, nah. Oh god, this is annoying. How do I remember that? It's a cross. Na 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 nani. Okay, ni is the easiest thing on earth. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nana? So ni is, this is just like the number 2 in Chinese. And Japanese ni means 2. Nana is 7. So maybe I can remember this by 7? Nana? Nana? Kind of similar. Okay, and then nani nu. Nu is... I think this is... Oh god. This is gonna help me with nu. Because, it's this. It's actually a 7. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. Is this, right? This is Nana. Yeah. You're right, you're right. I'm just trying to remember this by having like the shape of a 7, I guess. Nani nu. Oh, ne. I fucking love ne. I just have to associate ne with clothes. Because this is the symbol for clothes. Oh no, actually no, it's not the symbol for clothes, but this is the symbol for clothes. Okay. I don't know what this is actually a symbol for. But in Chinese, right, this means clothes. And it can also be written like this, as like a part of a word. So for instance, if you want to say a dress, I think this is how you write a dress, but I could be wrong because my Chinese is absolute dog shit. So again, anything that has anything to do with clothes. I think this isn't this like this or something like that? I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, koromo. It's actually called koromo. like cloves is called koromo. That's like collar. Let me make an educated guess of how you pronounce that kanji. Is it like kin? You don't know clothing works? Naked or bust? Okay. So how do I associate ne with this? I don't know, just like brute force it, I guess. Ne. No is like saying no. No. I don't want it. No. Is it? Okay, it is top to bottom. I'm paying attention to how the word is written, and it appears to me like a top to bottom kind of word. So is it like writing across? No. Eri on its own? You mean Erisu? Erisu is naked. What do you mean? Eri? Oh, collar is Eri? On its own. Oh, I would have never guessed it. Because this word in Chinese, oh sorry, this word in Chinese is pronounced as, I mean, I'm sure this is a kanji. There's no way this isn't a kanji, right? But this in Chinese is jin. So for instance, jin tian means today. Jin is like now, I guess. And this is like, so when I think of this, I would think of the closest way to pronounce this. In Japanese, is probably kin. Right? This is J-I-N in Chinese. So that's my educated guess. Kyo konnichi yeah today. Kyo. Alright, Pog? Question mark? Okay, I'm just gonna try and program these words into my brain right now. Ai ue o ka ki ku ke ko sa shi sa shi su se so tosu. Okay. Ta chi tsu tu. Honestly, I'm gonna remember these by diagonals for now, but at some point it's gonna, you know, I'm gonna think of some better way to remember tsu. And then te, to. And then we have na, which is 7. Ni, which is 2. Nu. Okay. Got it. Nu is like... This looks like this, which means again in Chinese. Is this a kanji? I don't think this is a kanji because it looks too simple to be a kanji. So how do I link nani nu to again? Nu? Because it loops? Like, because it loops, that's why it's again. Nani nu ne. Ne is gonna be close. You know how I've been remembering ne? Like this word? It doesn't really have like a mental trigger for me. But ne is like a Hololive streamer, right? A Hololive member. So I just force myself to remember ne as this. For whatever reason. So I'm trying to think, okay, maybe I think of her clothes. Like Nene wears like whatever clothes she wears, I can think of it and then I can try to imagine this. Will this? Oh, it's mata. Oh, yeah. It means again. Yeah, you're right. Like mata ne. Oh, okay. I'm seeing into the matrix again. Thank you, Mime. Thank you, Miyam. Okay, and then no is just a stroke that goes left. Okay. Okay, I got this. Here goes nothing. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more this time so I don't fucking leave the canvas again. And write like tiny words. Okay, here we go. A. I. U. E. O. Ka. Ki. Ku. I always forget this one. ku, ke, ko. Okay. And then sa. Let's not mess up the order this time. Sa is 2 swords hanging from the belt. Sa, she is water. Su is... What is Su again? Su is like the hardest one for me to remember for whatever reason. Su. Sashi, Su. Okay, skip that. Se is this. Saw is this. Does it go bottom up or I think it's top down, right? I hope it's top down. I could be wrong though. Then ta is ta. Chi. Ta. Okay, chi is sen. Oh, I messed up, I think. Tachi tsu. Su is this. Tachi tsu te. Oh, I think I know what su is now. It's tosu, so it's... I don't know where the position of it is, but is that? And then, where were we? Sashi, su. I still have my eyes closed, man. Sashi, su. Seso, tachi, tsu. Tsu is the smiley, and then te is te, and then to is... What the fuck is to? Te, to. Oh, to! Okay, and then I've probably messed up the canvas so much, but I insist on not opening my eyes. Na is... What is na? Nani? Na... Oh, nana! Nana! So, na... Ni... Nu... Fuck. Nu... Ne... No... What is no? Okay. Oh shit! What did I do? I just like zoom in or something. I click something by mistake. What have I done? Okay, wait. Okay. Then well, I clicked on this by accident, I guess. And then I don't know what I pressed, chat. I'm very confused. Not... Okay, where was I? I'm missing no, right? I don't remember. Oh! It's the stroke, it's the stroke, it's the stroke, it's the stroke. Yeah, it got in the collision there because I forgot where I should place it. All things considered, I think I did okay. It's very slow. It's a painful and slow process, but it's gonna get faster, okay? Trust me. It will eventually get faster. Okay, now I'm debating, should I end the stream and go sleep? Or... I mean, even if I end the stream, I'm not going to sleep, so like... I don't know. We're like halfway through already. Pretty crazy to me. I'm just gonna open my eyes and write them out this time because like, closing my eyes is a little papega. So, E. U is... I just think closing my eyes is kind of funny for the viewer to watch, you know? It's like, what the fuck is this streamer doing kind of thing. You gonna be sleepwalking through bookstores? Nah. Maybe, I don't know. I, U. Why is U so different? I don't know. Why are you so complex? I, U, E. I will never remember these by sound. It has to be like I'm remembering these just because they look like Chinese characters I know. I, U, E, O, Ta. No, it's Sa first. Wait, what? No, it's Ka first. Ka, Ki, Ku. Again, these two I'm remembering by shape. Ku, not really by their position. So it's a bit set right now. Kaki, Ku, Ke, Ko. Everything else I'm kind of remembering by their features. Kaki, Ku, Ke, Ko. And then it's Sa. So 2 belts. I mean two swords. Sa, She. She is water. How do you write it in like a Japanese way? I guess like that. Sashi, Su. It's more like this, honestly. Sashi, Su. The one that I always forget. Tosu. I have to like ingrain Tosu into my brain now. Sashi, Su. This is okay. Mime, I don't know if you're still looking at this, but this is meant to be a dot, not a... Like, it's meant to be this and not this, right? It's like a little fact check there. Like, I'm talking about this stroke. Sashi, Su, Se is the one I hate the most. Because it looks like a fucking Cantonese character. And then So is this. So is like the easiest to remember now. Holy shit. Okay, I'm correct. Thank you. Let me rewrite this. Oops. Whoops. And then it's Ta. Ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta. Chi. Oh god. Oh, yeah. Got it. Wait. Got it? Ta, Chi, Tsu, remembering by position. It's like this, right? Yeah. Chi, Tsu, Te, 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 Te. It's the shape. Right? I hope I didn't misremember. And then To is like To. And then Na, Ni, Nu. What is Nu? Oh, Nu is again. Kind of. Nu, Ne is this. And then No is no. This. Okay. How accurate was I? Giving myself a little clap. Yay! She's done it with eyes open too, so it's not that I must remember things with eyes closed. Yay! Even 80s approves. 80s, can you give me a smile real quick? Give me a little smile. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Yay! Halfway through! Oh, hahihuhe. Okay, you know what? Let me see if Shimmery is streaming Baba. The answer is no. Okay, I guess I won't be watching any Baba today. We're halfway done, so I'm gonna end the stream. I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I think I'm on like good pace now at least. I'll brute force them into my brain though, off stream. And Baiko, you must do it with me. You must do it with me, chat. Literally just got here, you absolute liar. Oh yeah, Baiko, would you like to share with chat your Super Auto Pets W's? Have you gotten any new ones? Streamer is hydrating. Probably play some otome game before I go sleep. Yeah, like side note, right? Story time. Watching that Korean show made me realize, like, made me feel things I haven't felt in forever. Like, because I did watch a Korean romance drama show. It makes me wanna fall in love, kind of, or just like be like have a passion. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a hobby, or just like a goal in general. But I've been struggling to think of one. It's hard to find someone to love these days. Gotta play them ponytail husbando games, yeah. Well, I don't like husbandos with ponytails. I don't dislike them. I just, the husband I have doesn't have a ponytail, okay? But yeah, just been trying to, I don't know, find reason to like something, and I'm just gonna invest time into liking my otome game husbando a bit more. His name is Chualian, by the way. You're welcome. Little inside info. Other than that, I don't know really what I kind of want to do for the coming semester, because I only have one course, right? I'm only taking one course. So I probably have a lot of time to just kind of learn other things on the side if I am inspired to do so. Otherwise, I might just watch a shit ton of Korean shit. Because I do want to learn Korean, but like, I'm an audio learner. I forgot the proper way of saying it. I'm just someone who learns shit by audio. So to me, it feels like it would be easier if I just listen to it repeatedly over and over again, and do that a lot, you know? You know what I mean? Auditory learner. I think there's even a better word to describe it, but yeah, you're not wrong. Open up emo commissions. It's a commitment that I don't think I'm ready to make right now. You know why I'm drawing Alice, by the way? Alice. From Mushoku Tensei. Is because I missed out on the last anime convention, because the tickets were sold out like 30 minutes into the convention, and I didn't make it in time to buy one. But because of it, I'm like inspired to draw shit that is actually like commercial worthy, like stuff you can actually sell, kind of. So that's why I'm trying to like draw bodies. Like I'm forcing myself to draw bodies because I want to draw things that are sellable. Like if you see fan art of her in the form of a keychain, maybe you would buy it, right? So the keychain is gonna have her sitting in the ground plus a sword, like a secondary keychain, but they're chained together kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to think of ideas for art to sell, kind of, in like an anime convention kind of setting. You want to have a stand to sell your own body pillows at the next convention? Well, body pillows? Like what kind of character am I gonna draw for my body pillows? For body pillows, and like, I just am not that interested in. I don't know. I just want to explore what kind of shit I can sell, because I know a friend who sells it. Like she has her own stand in the convention and whatnot, and I'm like, maybe I can tap into that as well. Just kind of have a little, take a peek into the industry to see what is profitable and etc. and etc. But yeah, so I'm probably just gonna do a bit more like fan art. I am not a fan of fan art most of the time. Like for me to draw them, I'm not a fan of drawing fan art. I'm a huge fan of fan art in general. I'm not a fan of drawing fan art. Like, I just like drawing original characters and faces I've never seen before, you know? And trying it in different art styles, different hairstyles. Yeah, like this is what I do when I have nothing else to do. I just like drawing original characters. So I don't know. I like this one a lot. Like I just want to kind of find my art style without looking at references. Like all of these are drawn without references. Like I just enjoy that more than looking at a specific character and trying to nail its features because it's a fan art and it's meant to be accurate, right? Acrylic stands popular there? Yeah, people sell those, but I think keychains are much more popular. Yeah, I know what acrylic stands are. People prefer keychains because they're more practically used. Like people like to have them attached to personal belongings and bring them everywhere, other than like putting it on a shelf kind of thing. Like they prefer keeping it personal instead of putting it on like a shrine shelf looking kind of setup. But yeah, I don't know. I think my Edisu would be a pretty popular product if it's like 2 keychains. One is her weapon, and then the just like 2 pieces of acrylic, one being her and the other being her weapon, and then chained together as the same keychain, kind of. Just a thought, okay? Like I'm never gonna actually sell this kind of stuff. I just want to be able to put myself in the mindset like that so that I can draw stuff that can sell and like practice there. As again, I'm not the kind of person who does the groundwork. I always use shortcuts. So say if I have to draw a character in that pose, as long as I know I'm able to do it, I won't spend time studying how bodies work. And hopefully they'll just work, right? Like, I mean, a Hoxto, like a big weeb like Hoxto, if he sees this finished product as a keychain, he's definitely gonna buy it. He's fucking in love with this, I don't know, like 15-year-old. So technically pedophilia. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that because it's TOS. I'm kidding. It's a joke, chat. It's a joke. Have you seen Genshiken? Let me look it up and make sure I have a better idea of it. Genshiken. Oh, is that like the pretty girl or something? Oh, the art style looks familiar to me, but that's about it. I don't think I've ever seen it. No, it's a joke copium. No, I mean I also enjoy. Like I understand why people like the youth, I guess, the youthfulness. But for me, it's something you protect. It's not something you exploit. Okay. Which is what there's no way, like I'm just digging myself into a massive hole that I'm never gonna get out of. But I understand why people grown like is attached to 2D characters that are underage, because it makes you want to protect them. Kind of. I can't say the same for like 3D kids because I fucking hate them. Because they're usually troublemakers. Yes, loli no touchy. Is it really a Japanese slogan? For real? I despise children 99% of the time. But smart children and well-behaved children is so precious that you just want to protect, kind of. You know? You love kids? Wow. The reason why I have this like must protect mentality for children in real life nowadays was only because I met my supervisors, like when I was in my internship, right? When I was being an intern, I met my supervisor's son, which is like, I guess, a shota, I guess. So, but I'm not a shota con. Okay, anyways, I'm just trying to make this not politically incorrect or whatever, but he's very smart, like book smart. He speaks multiple language, like someone who is like trilingual. Like he speaks French and English and Chinese. Like, just think about that, okay? He's like 5 or 6. I think he's 6 years old. And he used those like interchangeably. And he's also got a fucking banging sense of humor. I've never had a kid make me laugh more than that kid who actually nails the adult sense of humor. And I'm not saying he's like saying NSFW shit. But I was so impressed by this one 6-year-old. And I was like, okay, I didn't know this kind of 6-year-old can exist, because usually they're just troublemakers. He was very well behaved, even in restaurants, and he was just doing shit that was just funny. Like he was like, it wasn't usually when you find children funny, it's because they're body language, right? No, it's not that. He's actually saying funny remarks. Like it's like wordplay and shit. And I was like, holy shit, this kid is a genius. Anyways, I'm not a shotacon, but yeah, pretty much. Everyone I've ever met that hates kids usually have the intelligence or emotional level of a child themselves. Wow, that's a big thing to say, Canon. Wow. Are you trying to insult me? Because I'm not insulted. Get good. Because I'm an actual adult, kids are fine. No, I think every adult on earth should have the right to dislike children because they're just annoying bitches most of the time. Someone's in love with the thing. Okay, let's not get there, okay? I'm not in love. He just blew my mind so much that I have to rethink my I don't know, my concept, my understanding, my basic instinctual understanding of annoying bitch kids, okay? Like, there are kids that are not fucking annoying. I didn't know that before meeting my supervisor's 6-year-old. That's all, okay? That's the end of the story. Okay, let's not get crazy with it. Learning multiple languages at a young age helped with humor wordplay a lot. Yeah, he's just a fucking genius. Like, people like others who are funny because it's like, people don't realize it, but I think humor is a massive indicator for intelligence. So what people meant to say when they say, oh, I just like people that are funny, that makes me laugh, what they're trying to say is, I like people that are smart. And I 1000% own up to it. Okay, if I ever it's not really a fetish, but like when someone asks, I don't know if it's a question that get asked a lot. Well, it is in anime and in drama shows, I guess. When people ask, oh, what's your type of man or woman? Like, what's your ideal partner, right? The first thing I'm gonna say is, I just want them to have a big brain, dude. That's like the number one criteria. And I think that enables almost every other pleasant characteristics, including humor. Like, just funny, good sense of humor. You've met more fucking stupid and annoying adults than I have kids. True, I guess. Yeah, that's true, but you don't... Like, it's not... Adults isn't something you collectively hate on. You just hate on individuals, right? But for kids, I think it's fair that we group them up and fucking hate them. I'm just saying. Like, don't bully them, but you can hate them in your heart, okay? They're your brothers and sisters I never had. Your cousins can be annoying, but you love them all. See? Yeah. You have a funny person fetish. That's not what I said. I have a smart people fetish, okay? Number 1, big brain. Number 2, big wallet. Number 3, big car. Is that the typical response of like a teenage girl? Mime, have you been doing some investigative journalism into looking into the heads of young women? Is this what I'm looking at right now? Oh yeah, chat. I'm trying to fix this lick. I have been trying to do that for a while now. The lick is so wrong. I don't know how to draw perspectives again. I think this is meant to be thinner and then it goes out a bit more. Yeah, so right now it's like a little too thick. And also struggling to figure out how like this bit of the shoes would work at this angle because it's awkward AF. I don't know why did I even bother changing topic? I'm not gonna change topic. I feel like after watching that Korean drama show, I should put up like a banner that says Buttnip is looking for love because I'm just trying to find some kind of passion. I just want to, you know, be devoted to something. Doesn't have to be a person, doesn't have to be and I just want something I can feel passionate about, I guess. Because I have people that come up to me and be like, yo, I want a date, like, I want to find a date really bad, like, I'm really thirsty and whatnot. I have never felt that. At least I haven't felt that in, like, 8 or 9 years. For real. Like, the last time I felt it was probably, like, in early secondary school. This is kind of a great topic. Stand-up comedy, depression, looking for love. Yeah, someone put me on Love or Host or something. That'd be great. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You have looked into how people think and build their worldview, yes? Teenagers don't care about brains. The problem I have is that, and like even my supervisor told me that you're much more mature than your age. And I'm like, no shit. If there's one thing that I was told consistently was that, oh, you're way more mature than your age. Or at least I also think the same. Like, I also think I'm way more mature than my age, which is why I usually despise my classmates. Because I think they're fucking dumbass papagas. You guys know where I'm going with this? Okay, I drew it on the wrong layer, so let's redo it. But now I'm feeling like, now I feel like, yo, like I'm having like some kind of teenager renaissance where I actually wanna love something. I wanna find passion in something. But I just can't. I just bloody can't, man. Like, what am I supposed to do, man? How does teenagers find love or find passion? They're the same shit to me, by the way. Like, literally same shit. I've lost the capability of like feel very strongly about a certain subject. That might be the problem. Feels like you're a craving. What is akape? You're about 40 inside, girl. You think so? You actually think so? You say it unironically? When my supervisor told me this, she didn't tell me, "Oh, you're so mature." Like, no. What happened was, I wanted to understand people my age a bit more. So whenever my supervisor talked to me about the past interns and how she wasn't able to speak to them as much as she did with me, I was like, why is that the case? Because I feel like I'm not really that different from my age group. I mean, for someone who's trying to impress their supervisor or just like higher up in the company, wouldn't they also try to behave in a more mature way? That was my initial thought, and she was like, no. I mean, they were just not as mature. Like, they can't find topics to kind of, or not even just topics, or just like random things to converse. I guess they just struggle to overcome the age gap. Whereas I'm so fucking old or whatever, that she feels like she can talk to me about this kind of thing. I don't know. Agape is one of the sorts of love. Not erotic. Agape is nurturing. I see. Yeah, just okay, I just have to find a child. Hey, internet, does anyone want to be my child? I don't know. I do like taking care of people sometimes. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes. Okay, what playlist is this? Is this still the same playlist? It is. Nice. Oh, this playlist is like 5 hours long. That's kind of poggers. Agape. Agape. You know my name, Baiko? I think Baiko is already like, sometimes I view Baiko as like a little sibling. Sorry. He probably doesn't want me to like speak of this openly or whatever. This feels a little bit private. Let's love Baiko into becoming the best streamer who ever was. Are you saying Baiko should become a streamer? Agape. Oh, it means unconditional love? It shows in your banter. This is part of why this place is so cool. What place? The chat? My chat? I just kind of want to farm content out of my viewers by unconditionally liking them. I don't know. This is getting weird, okay? Maybe it's a sign that I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna crack my neck again. Whoosh. Whoosh. I think my stream would be a lot different if I have more viewers. I honestly prefer it this way. But I do want to make a living somehow, so I don't know. Do you guys think I have what it takes to be a bigger streamer? I'm pretty lost nowadays. This is becoming a deep thoughts with butt-nip kind of stream now. Deep thoughts of streamer butt-nip. So how is this piece of clothing gonna work? Okay, this is definitely gonna get covered. There's her shirt isn't gonna be showing, so I'm gonna erase this. You said this in SnickRX days. I don't know why you're not bigger. Like, have you seen my schedule? I think the answer is pretty clear. Maybe I should start sweating for it, though. Like, I see... You know, one thing that streamer does a lot nowadays, bigger streamers like Ludwig and Ashiok does a lot, is that they talk about their thoughts on the growth and stuff. Which I appreciate. I honestly think I'm gonna have to color code the clothes. I just don't really understand how cloth works. So this is gonna be one layer, right? And then let's pick a green. And then this is gonna be the second layer. And the second layer ends here. Or should it not end here? Maybe it doesn't end here. So is this gonna be the inside of the... I don't want this to be the inside of the clothing. So this has to be red. So we have to flip this over again. I'm struggling. I don't know how to draw clothes. A cloth. So we have to flip this bit of cloth over again. How are we supposed to do it without making it awkward? Or does it have to be flipped again? Can I just do this? I don't know what I'm doing. I just wanted to make a little more sense. Does it make sense here? I think if I do this, maybe it'll make a bit more sense. That's part why. Then there's the not promoting shit. I don't know how to market myself, man. I just don't want to be cringy, I guess. Okay, maybe that makes a bit more sense. I don't know how cloth works. If it dribbles here as well. Okay, this is definitely not working. Cause now it's flipped over. I don't want it to be flipped over. Do I just remove this entirely? That looks a little silly though. Don't really like that. How do I flip this back? I guess I help chat. I do this. So that's on the same bit of cloth again. Same side of the cloth again. You don't know that either? Yeah. Okay, this can probably be drawn a little better. Though it's just a sketch. And then oh no, that feels a little too bulky. Maybe like that. Maybe like that, and then I think the hoodie is fine, honestly. I looked at a lot of reference. Well, not really a lot, but I think I've seen enough hoodie references to know that this is how it's drawn. There's also a line here, I believe. What it kind of looks like. Okay, this bit is misleading, I've realized. This is meant to just follow the shape of the cape. So it should go straight down and then get flipped over. And this should be thicker because the cloth is a bit thicker. Like that, maybe. This turned into a drawing stream. Like, trust me, I'm gonna end it soon, but just give it a little time, okay? And that looks fine. And then let's push the whole thing up a little bit. Or just zoom it in, I guess. There you go. No one's begging for this to end. You do you. Nah, I have to go. I have to sleep. Then wake up to go out tomorrow. Again, I'm like, I want to go out tomorrow so that I don't have to go out again. Because Omicron is getting pretty scary. And if I can avoid leaving home, that's for the best. But I also want to lose weight. Okay. I guess we can loop back to the Korean drama and talk about that a bit more. Because the one thing I wanted the most, like the one thing that the biggest inspiration I got from watching that Korean drama is to lose weight. Like I said, it's about like finding love and also making myself a little prettier. Not just by... I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna go through plastic surgery, like I said. I'm gonna remain an ugly bastard. All I'm saying is that maybe losing weight or... like, improving your mood, I think, makes you feel prettier. You know, losing weight makes you feel prettier. Is 40 in her head, wants to lose weight and find love. Okay, I'm not... like, every single time I say that I'm fat, people hate me because I'm not that fat. This is a midlife crisis? You think so? Are you sure it's not just teenage renaissance? Teenager thought bubble renaissance? Your girl fat, which is not fat. You don't know what I look like, mine. I don't know. I would imagine my voice a lot prettier than I am. Because people compliment my voice a lot. But, I am not. I wouldn't say I'm insecure with my... I used to be insecure with how I looked. For a while, I didn't realize how ugly I was. And then I realized it. And then I was like, oh god, I have to overcome this. So what I did is I kind of just... stare into the mirror a lot. And, like, keep spotting flaws. Like, the way I overcome something, it isn't just with looks, by the way. Anything, really. The way I overcome it is by looking at it a lot. Like, by exposure. Like, I subject myself to scary shit. To overcome it, kind of. And my face is part of it, I guess. And then eventually I'm like, okay, I'm happy. I shouldn't be upset about it as much to kind of overcome it. So I don't think I'm as insecure about how I look as most girls. And for one, I don't wear makeup. I think wearing makeup is like one of the best ways to indicate whether you're secure with your face or not. And I know a lot of girls who do, and I don't mean to shame them. But I'm just saying, like, in my heart of hearts, no matter how pretty, no matter how much makeup you put on, if you're ugly, you're just ugly. There's no, correcting it. Voice is 8 out of 10, banter is 11 out of 10, game choice is 9 out of 10, have actual opinions is 13 out of 10, verbs is 3 out of 10 at best. Wow. Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment, and I think it is. Still room for improvement, but I ran out of room on the scorecard for looks and the VTuber stuff. Thank you, Mime. You're such a kind person to be saying stuff like that. Her cape is angular, right? It's like not round. So I'm gonna put this bit in there. Just cause. But yeah, I look forward to drawing thighs. I don't fucking know how to draw them. Feels good, man. I feel like maybe this should go here instead. That looks more natural for sure. I had trouble picking out what outfit I want her to have. And this is looking really awkward now because it's meant to be sideways, but not completely sideways. Like it's meant to be in an awkward angle, but now I think I've made it a little too awkward. Maybe. It just doesn't feel natural to me. But hey. Thighs are drawn to be thick and mune. Wait. No, it's ni. Ni. Is it mami muni muni? Don't know how to translate it. Muni muni. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't think I've heard of it. Muni muni. Muni muni. Like, I would imagine that's like a sound, like a moin. I don't know how to say it in Japanese. Like when you imitate a sound, muni muni. That sounds like an imitation of maybe when you pinch the thighs or something. It's an Onomatope. Again, a word I've never heard of. Onomatope. Onomatopoeia? Is that a... I thought it was like Japanese at first, and now it's English. So it's like sound mimicry shit. Wait. Oh. The formation of a word from a sound associated with what it's named. Oh. Like a cuckoo. Naruhodo. So it's meant to be like pinched and squished. Is that what muni muni means? There's a lot of like bouncy but also squishy, and you can physically feel that kind of pinching. The feeling of pinching soft skin. Oh yeah. Okay. Streamer, big brain moment. Big brain moment. Okay, I guess while we're here, I might as well figure out how to draw her ears. Mushoku Tensei. What are her ears like? Is there a good image that shows what her ears look like? I think ears is one of the defining features of a character besides the eyes and obviously the colors. I mean, if you get the colors wrong, you're not drawing the same person anymore. But ears is kind of underrated. Okay, I found a good image for this. So it's just like okay, I am drawing on the right layer. That's comforting. This part is pointy as fuck. And then there's a gap between... She doesn't really have this part. You know how the ears usually have that part? She doesn't. And it's like... Okay, maybe we can move this a little bit. Okay, she doesn't have a massive earlobe. And then... Man, I can't wait to finish the Korean drama show I'm watching, but also like regret finishing it because it's so good. It's like this. Does it have more layers, or is it like very flat? Gotta get the ears right, man. I don't want fan art. I want art that is from the original show. It's a little hard to find. Oh, never mind, I found one. Poggers. So, she's got this thing going, I guess. And this part is meant to be... It's a little weird looking to me, but... Oh, I see. It's meant to be... this for sure. It seems about right. Okay, we've done the ears. What if the end sucks and makes you hate the show? No, I read some spoilers by accident when I was looking up the actors and actresses of the show. And apparently it's gonna be a happy ending, so... Oh, whoops, spoilers. No, it was like... There's no way you wouldn't know that it's a happy ending. Just from the tone and the themes of the show, you just know that it has to be a happy ending show. So I know I'm gonna adore that shit. For sure, I'm gonna adore it. Okay, I don't know why I bothered doing that. That's kind of stupid. Seems about right. The hand, by the way, I just kind of took a picture of my own and then just drew it in a Weeb way. That's what I mean by shortcuts. Like, I don't study photo references. I just take a photo and then use that as a reference. I'm that lazy. I don't like learning. I just like doing it. I'm a lazy motherfucker. I just hope people recognize her as Erisu from Mushoku Tensei and not anyone else. That's the issue I have with fan art. Cause the way I draw, I mean, I've showed you guys this, right? I draw in like a bajillion different styles. Almost every fucking time I draw. It doesn't seem like it, but I don't really have my style yet. So, sometimes I guess when I draw shit, it doesn't look like it. But I hope I'm like copying closely the art style for this character enough for it to seem like her. Alright. Enough dragging on, I guess. I'm gonna end it. I'm actually really tired. Yes, I'm gonna do my best to brute force remembering all the katakanas. And then, funny enough, after learning about the katakanas, I think I'm gonna move on to Korean, if possible. If possible, I want to do some basic Korean learning stream. Like, mind you, Korean is a language I don't even know how to say. Like, for Japanese, I can kind of be like, I don't know. Right now, my head is just Korean. In my head, it's just all Korean, but like, sometimes look up some phrase to start a conversation. Ohayo gozaimasu. And then like, watashi no namae wa Botnip desu. Already blanking out? Yeah, I am. For real. And then I know simple phrases like arigato or Nihongo wa muzukashii desu. Demo I don't know, I'm just making shit up. 一緒に頑張ろうぞ I don't know. 一緒に頑張れ Yeah, I have a decent starting kit for what Japanese is supposed to sound like because I be a weeb. Yeah, exactly. I think I learn the language best when I am not really familiar with it. I just have to listen to it enough to get the gist of it. Like for English, I remember when I was young, people are always like, oh, how did you learn English, you know? And I would just tell them I watch a lot of YouTube. I immerse myself into a universe where people only speak English. So I have to learn the feel of the language way before I learn the words. Which is why this happened a lot on stream, and I keep also bringing it up. The fact that I say words I don't actually know the meaning of. I just feel like it's the right time to use the word. Oh, I froze because my phone is running low on battery. Like, I just feel like it's the right time to use the word, which is why I use it. And then I had to look it up on Google, and then 9 out of 10 times, it turns out I was using the correct word. Kind of thing, right? What you've said makes sense. Weird mix of formal and friendly right now, but it's fine. Yeah, like, I know which lines are formal and which lines are friendly, but yeah. I just don't know how to kind of say shit in the same tone, kind of. But for Korean, it's difficult for me because I never really looked into that kind of shit. I was never into K-pop. I was never into Korean drama. I just made the realization that, oh, it's kind of similar to Chinese. Maybe I can learn it, kind of. And I know a lot of friends around me love the language. For whatever reason, they just really enjoy learning it. Like, 안녕 아사요. 안녕 아사요. Like, I need to listen to it more to learn it. And then I also, like, the funniest shit is that whenever I watch a Korean show, which is just now, whenever I watch the show, what is it called again? Himiso something. I was actually making notes and then making predictions as to what the sounds actually mean, kind of. Obviously, I watch it with subtitles on, but they say ne a lot, but it's also interchangeable with we. And then there's re. Maybe it's just like different people pronounce the same word differently, but I'm pretty sure that means yes. And you can also say it as like a question word, like yes. What did you say? Yeah, kind of. It's very hard for me to like get the vibe of Korean because I just don't watch it enough. And then there's the word chowai, which sounds like very good to me. There was never like a really good subtitle for it, so I'm just like making guesses. And then chord is like okay, something like that. You know, I just try to figure shit like that out first, usually before learning the language itself. I didn't do that for Swedish, which is why it was such a struggle for me when I learned Swedish. Because I don't care about Swedish enough to listen to it a lot, but I also study it because it's easy. Does that make sense? My language sense is what brings me to master the language, I guess. I can't tell you how to fix what you just said in Korean. I can tell you it's not quite right though. You just need 500 hours of K-drama. Yo, like, trust me, I might get there. But this is the second Korean drama I've ever seen. The first one was when my dad was watching some Korean drama show. Like it's not really a thriller, but it's got like some mystery to it. It's like a fantastical, but also like mystery setting about a ghost hotel. Forgot what the show's called, but it was a good show. But I was mostly watching it because I think the screenwriting, screenplay, the actors, and the filmography, is that a word? The filmography is really good on that show, if that's a word. Let me look it up. It is a word! Filmography. No, it's not what I wanted to mean though. It's not a list of films. It's like the way it's filmed is really good. So it's not the right word. You hear you even watch all of NL's Isaac? Yeah, well, I probably had like seen at least 200 episodes of it. Maybe not all of it, because there's like 1,000 episodes. Cinematography, yeah. It's close enough. Cinematography, you're right. So I wasn't really paying attention to the language used. But now when I was like watching this with like big subtitles in my face, watching the Korean show I'm watching now, I'm like, bro, this shit kind of slaps. Yeah, and that's my introduction to Korean in general. I've never really looked into it at all prior. So I don't know. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows? 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 네. That's all I know right now. Okay. Maybe I should take this time to look up like some simple Korean phrases. Is one of like a simple Korean phrases or like a learning book is on my shopping list tomorrow. I enjoy learning the basics of the language more so than mastering the language, which is kind of funny. I think it's because I knew I couldn't master English or Chinese, which made me just want to kind of get into some of the basics of a language and be done with it. I just want to get the sense of it. Like learning its alphabet would be fun. Learning how to pronounce shit when I see them would be fun. Not necessarily knowing what it means, but just being able to pronounce it. Mastering even one language takes a lifetime, yeah. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go for fun. Because I think that's what... It gives me the biggest ego boost when I'm able to read shit out loud and it sounds correct. Like, I pride myself over being able to read like a Swedish paragraph even though I don't know what the fuck it's on about, you know? Maybe I can do a Swedish revision stream. I actually wouldn't mind that. I do have to technically have a... not a degree, but a... I wish I have a degree in Swedish. But no, I have a, how would you call it? I forgot the word. A minor, yes. I have a minor in Swedish. Okay, so this shit is, like, behind this pile, but I also want hair strands to maybe come down here. That's what hair strands would do. And they have to be wavy towards the end, especially. There's a couple strands of hair following the shape of this cloak, half transparent. That could work. I don't know. We'll figure something out with the hair. You're actually a PhD in PewDiePie? How's it going, no, it's not everybody. How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie. The fun! Helvete. Hey, new viewer. Yo, what's up? Is it Gend Magi Rin? Welcome to the stream, Rin. Love the Persona BGM. I don't really play Persona, but I heard his BGM is good. And I just have some Persona BGM playlist in my stream playlists. Yeah, I enjoy it. I just don't really pay attention to it as much. I'm not really a music kind of person. Well, at least when I work or when I talk, I don't like having something to distract me. You can call me Rin for short. Alright. Is it Rin? Or do you like prefer the Japanese Rin? Yeah, sorry for butchering your name. I'm so bad with names. Yo, Verse. Verse is here. How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie. No, I'm kidding. Why were we talking about PewDiePie? I guess it's because of Swedish, I guess. Yeah, would my chat enjoy a Swedish, not really learning, but revision stream, just because I kind of have studied that. For drawing, I want to try to make things more angular. Like, put in these kind of angles. It really gives character to a character? Gives personality, yes, to a character. You're playing Pokemons? Are you playing like the what is it called? Diamond and Gold? I don't know any Pokemons. It's meant to be... Okay, let me see if I can read that, chat. I think I can read that. Is that a Ri? Oh, I actually don't know. I haven't seen that yet. My educated guess is that's a Ri. Wait. I lost my page for Katakana. Oh, Katakana Ri? That actually looks like the Ri in Hiragana. Is that the case? Oh my god, my notes are so confusing. What the hell? Whatever. So it's Ri, and then we just learned that. What is that? What is that? What is the second katakana there? We learned it just now. Rain? Okay, I'm just gonna look at my notes. I'm gonna cheat. Soul! Because it looks like... Oh yeah, it's Do Re Mi Fa Sol no Sol. Okay, Riso. Is that how you write Liso? Or did I mess up? Wait, that's... Oh, that's... Okay, I haven't learned enough katakana to know that that's an Wow. I thought it looks like Seoul. So it's... Are you fucking kidding me? So if you write... Okay, so we were going through this earlier on. So you're telling me that this is Seoul. And this is... Why? Japan, why? Okay, I'll remember this from now on. It's not Seoul. Wow. Oh, I also noticed like a difference in the little dot you make. So it's... Seoul is like this. I'm gonna make this more dramatic, right? And then... Wait, is the dot different? It's like a smaller dot? Angles be like... Yeah, moon runes be like... Is there a difference to the dot? I think that there is, right? This is more like a bottom... No, it's top heavy? This is top heavy. This is bottom heavy. This dot is how you would use dots in Chinese. So in Chinese, there's a difference between this and this. I can't really do it with this fucking pen pressure. I'll just draw it, okay? Or maybe I should... Yeah, I should have done this. This is much easier. So there's a difference between this and this. And in Chinese calligraphy, we actually have to tell... We have to learn how to tell the difference between these two. So I guess... Is there a difference here? Why am I being so obnoxiously obsessed with this? I don't know. So this is an Wow. Naruhodo. Sasuga Nihongo. very I don't know. It's a lot of similarities. Okay, Mime is sending me the little GIF animation of how this is drawn. Oh no, they're both like bottom heavy. Okay, never mind. They're just a longer and more perpendicular. Is that called perpendicular? Perpendicular stroke. It's just this versus... Oh god, wrong brush. It's just this versus this. Okay, we'll figure it out sometime. But yeah, there's actually a difference in Chinese. So for instance, when you write, this might be a kanji. Okay, I'm trying to use like better handwriting, but it's not working, so I apologize. Is this a kanji? It means kusa, right? But you don't write it like this, right? This is the Chinese way of writing it. In Japanese, you write it like this. Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this dot right here is top heavy. I'm pretty sure. And you actually have to make sure that it's top heavy and not bottom heavy. Otherwise, it's gross. That's about how much I learned from Chinese calligraphy. Here's a whole page. Yo. Let me have a look. Ah, okay. This shit is going into my bookmark. Thank you very much. Mine. Let me bookmark this. Oh. Bookmark. And a bookmark. Yes. Alright. Now all I need is just about 3,000 more hours into anime. And yeah, and that'll get me there. And I'll be able to memorize all the katakanas. No sweat. Yo! Lapis! Rose is the correct technical term for kusa? Really? Is that what you're referring to? Just Lin in Cantonese is fine. Are you from Hong Kong? Or do you speak Cantonese? Lun. Lun in Cantonese. Lapis. How's it going? Look at my new sub emotes. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, is that yeah for are you from Hong Kong, or is that yeah for do you speak Cantonese? For the dot being the wrong kind of top bottom heavy equals gross. Kusa is grass. Okay, I thought you were like doing some kind of wordplay and it's a joke related to Kusa that I didn't understand. Hong Konger, but not in Hong Kong now. Yo. The Hong Kongers I know that kind of, well, they either leave because, you know, Hong Kong is like a shit show right now, so can't blame them. Oh, my grandma just woke up. Oh no, I might have to be a bit more quiet. But yeah, I'm still in Hong Kong. So it's currently 6:22 a.m. Which is an odd time for someone like 80-something years old to wake up. So it's probably just me being too loud, so I have to be a bit more quiet. Top heavy and bottom heavy dots. Yeah, it's kind of a thing in Chinese calligraphy. You wish to go to Hong Kong, but it's a headache. Damn. Did you leave? Okay, it's a weird question because I know most of my friends want to leave Hong Kong for obvious reasons, like political reasons. But I also know a lot that actually grew up in, like, just not in Hong Kong. Like, they grew up usually, say, in America. I know two who they just have Hong Kong parents, which is why they can speak Cantonese, but they cannot write it, kind of thing. Oh, you left Hong Kong when I was young. Okay, so you're kind of like the latter example I raised. I see. Naruhodo. Haven't visited Hong Kong for about 2 years. Damn. I don't know if Hong Kong has changed that much, to be honest. It's just as someone who has always been in Hong Kong and has never left it, I don't really know how to comment about Hong Kong in the past couple years. Because to me, it's like kind of the same. And I'm not really the kind to pay attention to what's going on in the news or whatever. So, but yeah, I don't think I've greeted Lapis enough. I hope you're having a wonderful 2022. In fact, I hope the entire chat is having a wonderful 2022. And the people that isn't in my chat can eat shit and die. And I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yes. Merry 2022 to all of you. Corona is, I hope it's not gonna get too out of hand, and by Corona I mean Omicron. We have like 114 cases because I just looked it up before the stream. We have quite a few cases in Hong Kong, not as extreme as I would expect other places, say Singapore. And I don't know if the number is accurate to what we have in the city right now, because I'm pretty sure a lot of it was imported. So they were found out in the airport, and then obviously they were hospitalized or whatever, just isolated, right? But I was told that there are some people carrying Omicron just roaming around the city now, and I just don't want to have it. I don't give a shit if the rest of the world has it. I kind of want that to happen. Like, not the rest of the world, but I want it to become contagious enough so that I don't have to attend the exam physically at like a exam hall for the one course I'm taking next semester. I just want all the classes to be online. I want the exam to be online. So I want Omicron to kind of go out of hand a little bit, just a little bit. Not to the point where people die, but to the point where people are scared enough so that schools would maybe have more constraints to number of people of like present in the room, so that maybe some of the classes have to be moved online, etc. Yeah, everyday life is not what the rest of the world is gonna see on the news. Yeah, I guess. You're not wrong. I just don't feel very strongly about the place I live in. You know, home in the end is just the people you're with, right? But if there is a like an ideal place I want to be at, it will be like or just be a habitant, to be a habitant of, it would probably be Canada. Like, I just like Canada because it's cold, there's little controversial politics, and school seems easier for whatever reason, according to Northern Lion. Like, B pluses automatically becomes A in Canada, which sounds pretty pog. Is the bookstore gonna be open on Friday? It's gonna be open on every single day because it's in the shopping mall. Is it Friday tomorrow? Oh, hello, Grandma. Fun na. I said in Cantonese, go sleep la, kind of. Sleep la, I guess. Fun la, you know. The las are very important. I'd say it's a crucial part to the Cantonese. If you spend enough time online, you're halfway to being a citizen of the world already. Is that so? Who's sleepy? I am sleepy. I said I was gonna end stream an hour ago, but not to sleep. Now I'm starting to think I'm gonna end stream and then just head straight to bed because I'm getting that tired. But yes, I probably should sleep before, like in 30 minutes, so that I have a chance, I have a fighting chance to actually wake up in time to go to a bookstore tomorrow. Oh, it's an Asuka emote. Yo, Hoxto, quick, flex yours fast. Wake up in time, Copium. So yeah, this Hoxto person in chat right now, I drew his emotes. So there you go. This is my weird flex, Asuka. You know what? The streamer is actually called Asuka. That's actually kind of nutty to have that prefix. Okay, who is this person? I need to know. Cause Hoxto is a big Asuka fan, and so am I. Those emotes are cute AF though. I like it. Who owns those emotes? I must know. It's a threat to mine. It's a threat to my own emotes. Oh, it's like a chibi style. It actually looks kind of poggers. But I kind of drew it in my style, so hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, time to insta follow? Wow. Wow. The battle of the Askas. You know what? I'm gonna one up those emotes by showcasing the bigger versions of them. Wait a second. Chottomate. How do you say chottomate in Korean? I need to learn that. Like right now. Where did I put it? I think I've showed the Finnish emotes. Have I ever showed the Finnish emotes like this before? I don't fucking know. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I think mine looks kind of pog. Not gonna lie. Your drawing is nice too. Thank you. I'm not trying to bait you into saying that. I'm just weird flexing. For fun. Okay. No sweat. Yeah. I guess Lapis went to work. But I appreciate you stopping by, Lapis. Kiss kiss. What do you say after kiss kiss? It's like a wink wink nudge nudge, and then you kiss kiss, and then you say something else. I don't know. Maybe I should think of something before saying it. You might have to pay for the third emote at some point. You actually want a third? Oh, you do have a third slot. As someone who doesn't stream, I kind of forgot. Yeah, you have 3 slots. Kiss kiss bang bang. Oh, naruhodo. Yeah, Lapis, let's kiss kiss bang bang sometime. Tier 3 slot. So only for me. Is anyone actually tier 2 sub to you? Like, come on. don't do me like this. But yeah. this emote is forever censored. Cause it's Monka TOS and we don't talk about it ever again. No one is subbed right now? Cause you don't fucking stream, bro. What are you on about? What are you on about? Use my emotes, bitch. If you're subbed, you better make like good use of whatever money or whoever's money. Cause I know you didn't sub yourself. Did you sub yourself, Hawkstone? I kind of forgot. People gift subs all the time here. Fuck is his emote? I just did. Can't help. What the fuck? Carrie is not your emote. Well, Carrie is technically Meepo's emote because he knows the context behind this character. This is a Tails Runner character. Yeah, Baiko. Use them more. Use the fucking Aisha emotes more. This character, this original character is called Aisha. Yeah, so use her more, please. Oh god, I just swallowed the burp. Because I knew it was gonna be a nasty one. I don't want to do it on stream. I know you want to claim it because you carry me in Siege. We don't even play Siege anymore. What are you talking about? When was the last time we played Siege, huh? When was the last time we played Siege? Okay, enough banter. I think I actually want to go sleep now. I'm fucking dying. Can you tell that the streamer is a little high on like sleep deprivation? He never asked me to play a couple weeks ago. Wait, when did I last play Siege? I mean, I know it's gonna be with Baiko, because Baiko is always kind of there. Thank you, Baiko, for always being kind of there. It's a fun hideout. Yeah, I'm always in this state especially when I'm alone. Like when I geek about shit, like when I watch Korean drama or any other TV show of that matter, and I predict a plot point, and I kind of go like, yeah, I did it kind of vibe. I always have that when I'm alone. I rarely show it when I'm streaming, but when I get tired enough, I actually become high in a fun way, I guess. High on life. High on sleep deprivation. Feels good, man. Okay, I've ran out of water. I actually have to end the stream. I want to drink something. I want to take a sip. Yes. Okay, I'm getting so tired. I'm just gonna end it. Next stream, I'm gonna memorize the rest of the katakanas, and then I'll probably find some Korean notes somewhere, and we can start on that. I'm ending stream, guys. Copium? Yeah, exactly. Death by lack of hydration. New death animation unlocked. New death unlocked. Aside from choking on saliva and death by hydration, we're gonna die by dehydration. Going to sleep straight away, guys. Copium. I did say I'm gonna play my fucking Otome game before I sleep, okay? Alright. Rin. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream, man. Always fun to see new faces here. Yeah. Next stream, it's either gonna be a Japanese learning stream or a Super Autopet stream. I know I promised more Baba Is You, but no, I gave up on Baba Is You. It's way too difficult. My puny brain can't handle it. But on that note, I guess look forward to the next one, which is gonna be in, let's just say within 7 days, okay? I don't have a schedule. But yeah, thank you, chat, for chilling with me tonight. It's been fun. I'm not gonna. You don't even spell his name right. Shaking my head. Oh wait, he is streaming. Baba Is You. Oh my god. And no, I'm not gonna host him. Fuck off. Alright, see you guys. I'm gonna maybe watch some Shimmery while I play Otome games. Just watch some Baba Is You content. Chill stream out of 10 would just come again. Nice. Thank you, Mime, for the continuous support. Alright. Good night, chat. 짠해, 맞다넵. 히로, 히히. How do you say bye in Korean? This is important. Bye is
안녕.
안녕. So 안녕하세요 is hi, and 안녕 is bye. Or did I misremember? They're both 안녕. I'm not saying that bye. I did say I would say it on stream because it's not Manka TOS because my pronunciation is poggers. Fuck you. 맞다 넵. Good night, everyone. Have a good one, chat. Jenny.